Hi there, it's Copperpippin and welcome to my channel. Today's speed build is my winter lodge. I had a real fancy to do this kind of like wooden kind of structure, wraparound porch type of deal on a lake. I have cut out a big chunk of the main terraforming. It was taking me a while, it was getting really annoying, and it was quite boring generally because it's just putting a big lake on the property, so I cut that out and we just jumped straight to the house build. I did this L shape on the ground floor with the 2-story on the right hand side where the bedrooms are, and this big wraparound porch that kind of goes around the whole structure with this little dock section just over the water at the back for your Sims to enjoy. It is kind of difficult playing with the roofing and things in the snow because you can't see, but I try my best to get it kind of as accurate as I could. And after recording, I did go quickly into just build mode on its own and did a quick little terraforming touches, like ground painting and just checking the roof to make sure it was fine, and it was fine. The main living room area has this bump out fireplace. I used the very, very tall half walls to try and keep that so that that stonework always stays up, no matter if you have the walls down or not. I really wish sometimes you could just apply to certain walls in Sims saying like, I want this one to stay up no matter what, for like fireplaces and things, because I really wanted the central fireplace in the house. It really makes it difficult to make an impact when the walls then go down and it loses the backing of the wall. We popped as many of the seasons windows and doors around. I love that basic pack. It all goes really well together. It's always got really nice wood tones and it really matches a lot of different types of builds. I use them quite often, and also because they're really cheap, so you can really get a lot for your money. And then we just did some basic terraforming of some trees and some bushes just to kind of give the place a little bit of life. I was trying to find as much kind of plants that had shape and didn't lose the fluffiness, and then built in a little pathway. I didn't record it, but at the end when I went into just general build mode, because if you don't know, if you go into build mode without the Sims, it'll just have the house without the weather. So I did a quick check right at the end, and just kind of tidied up a couple of these plants and just did a little bit of colour terraforming, and it worked out quite well. The plan was to have this very nice curved kind of front way. I wanted it to really kind of make the most of the big space because I've set the house quite far back in the area, so I used the fencing to kind of make a curved footpath, and then just kind of a couple of bushes, a couple of trees, pop the post box at the end, and really try to give it a little bit of life, especially in the wintry when it doesn't really have that. And like I said, I did go in and just do some normal paint texture colours just to fill in the kind of gap when it's not going to be wintry and it'll still look good. And then we popped in for the interior, filled the whole interior with the nice wooden flooring and then the wood panelling. I am struggling, I say this quite a lot, but the wood panelling, I just want a little bit more choice. There's like 3 or 4 wood panelling, and then there's just the same ones, just vaguely different every time. I kind of want, I don't know, a bit more choice. I don't really know. There's something wrong and I don't know what it is, but yeah. So we've got the kind of posher dining room, the more kind of classic kitchen, and then the more rustic-y kind of sitting room. Kitchen's quite big. We have the wraparound L shape, and then we have the round circle island in the middle with the chairs, and the third chair is just placed there. It doesn't lock, but I have found Sims still use it. They don't put the plate on the table, but they will, eat it in their hand and sit on it, so it does actually work. Using the amazing fireplace from the Snowy Escape pack, and then these lovely couches from Industrial Loft Kit, I just felt like they fitted in this rustic lodge kind of house. Don't really know why, but I quite like the way that they're made with the metal and the wood. I felt like it kind of matched the vibe we were going for, and it just kind of, all the other details being like just adding all the extra wooden items of the coffee table and the side table and the bookcase and the art easel and stuff, and then a reasonably grand dining room. It's got quite a big table, so there's lots of space for lots of Sims, and then we have a couple of decorative pieces of the kind of bookshelfy kind of item, and the birthday side table, and then lots of plants. So downstairs, there's lots of space downstairs for a lot of kind of extra items to be snuck in and stuff, but it kind of has a lot of living involved in it, and lots of plants. It's weird, the new plant kit, I love it, but I feel like they've just kind of randomly placed them in the plant order. I found that there's the tiny little one that they've got released. It's right in the middle somewhere. It took me ages to find it. I found it really odd. I did make the dining room be a little bit more autumny, and we have some wreaths up. I did put some of the orangey and kind of green colours in the house a lot more, to try and kind of give that feel that we're in the holiday season, as I know it was Thanksgiving last week in America, and we're coming up to Christmas. So it just felt like it should be decorative in the kind of holiday season. And then just placing random knickknacks around the house. I am quite jealous of this living room. I would probably quite like to live here. It just feels really cosy and really inviting, and I'm quite jealous of the space they have. I've got quite... It's a nice living room, but it's a tiny little... We call it the snug because it's so small. But I do like it, but I just very jealous of the space they have in this house. And we have a master bedroom that has an ensuite, family bathroom, and then 2 kids' rooms. One is a teen room, and another one is a toddler room, with, you know, a good sized family bathroom. And especially with families involved, I usually try and get at least extra space for, you know, an extra toilet or bathroom or extra shower, because it does tend to clog up once you have more than 2 Sims in the house, and it gets quite busy. We just went for simple kind of grey wood tones in the master bedroom, keeping it neutral, kind of the greys and the blue wood tone and stuff. The kids room I went for a bit more colourful, and then the toddler room we were just mostly wood tones and natural colours. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am really enjoying the winter season, and I've got a couple of more ideas for different ones we can do. At the end of the video I have popped a little image of what it looks like in the snow and out of the snow, so look out for that, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye! bye.